page? Oh, there it is. They help produce a banger. Okay. All right, everybody, welcome back to. Oh wow, you wildin'. Everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast, where your three weird uncles go into a corner and talk about a movie for an hour. I'm your first weird uncle, Joey, alongside the regulars, James and Eric. This week we're talking about everything, everywhere, all at once. That's the order of that, right?
Mm-hmm,
Oh, I guess I
Dude,
didn't
that title's
need-
still been fucking me up for days.
I guess I don't need these
You're like,
comments though.
What movie are you gonna watch?
Everything.
Everywhere, everything.
I don't know.
Once at all.
And then I was like, what's the third E?
What's the third? Yeoh all at once. All right. So this movie, this 2022 American science fiction black comedy film. Oh fuck! I lost the synopsis. It doesn't matter. It's directed by the Daniels, Dan Kwan and Daniel Scheinert.
Shainer, probably, maybe.
Some Eastern European shit. Written by the Daniels. Cinematography by Larkin Seipel. Edited by Paul Rogers. Music by Sun Lux. Production companies are AGBO, Leyline Entertainment. Oh my god, I need to zoom in. I can't see for shit. IAC Films and Year of the Rat, distributed by The A24. Release dates of March 11, 2022 at South by Southwest and March 25th, 2022 in the greater United States. With a runtime of 139 minutes and a budget of $25 million in its wide release opening weekend, it's made $8.4 million. I don't know if they count South by Southwest tickets in that box office or not.
I don't think so.
Probably
but
not,
like the
right?
thing is, like that's kind of a bigger budget, I feel, for A24, isn't it?
I don't think
No,
so.
I think that sounds about right.
I would argue it probably sounds about right too. I'll look into it though while we talk.
But this had like special effects and stuff, so I mean
A
that's
fuck
still
ton
that
of
budget.
special effects.
Yeah, that budget for like special effects is crazy.
Yeah. All right, boys, let's get into it. Eric, why do you not like this movie? Because you had.
I was honey dicking you.
Oh no, dude, he did it!
Honey dick.
No! You son of a bitch,
Bro,
Got
I
me.
loved every single second of this film, dude.
This
This is
movie-
what cinema should be. Weird, wacky.
So fucking weird, dude. This movie, I don't think there was a normal point in this movie. At no point did I feel like, oh, this is a nice normal movie.
I mean, the one like callback, like I was not ready for. Like I should have known,
Bro,
but I was not ready for it.
I know.
The foreshadowing was strong.
So strong. Yeah. So actually,
I mean,
James,
this is like a new
how do
movie,
you
though.
feel about this movie? 'Cause
Have
this-
we all watched
does not-
Swiss Army Man?
No,
I've never
watched,
seen that.
I've watched some of it, but I
I
haven't.
know it's
finished
like
it.
this team, but I've
Yeah.
never seen it.
Oh, the Daniels did.
Yeah, I
Swiss
forgot
Army
that
Man?
the Daniels did that, so it makes sense at how wacky this movie is.
Yeah, this is their style, which is interesting because it's so different.
Go ahead.
I'm not as high on it as you guys are. Like I still enjoyed it. It's a good movie, but it's just like it just was, I don't know, maybe too chaotic. Like it was just, I mean, they made the movie they wanted to make.
You're goddamn right. And the Russos are like, make that shit, baby. Fuck it up, fam. Cause yeah, I'm right there with you, Eric. This movie fucking blows my dick
Dude,
off. I love it.
like I was laughing my ass off like we all were in the theater, dude.
Yeah, this was it was this and Jackass 4 have been the only two movies that I've gone to where people were laughing the fuck out loud.
Yeah.
Like didn't give a fuck. I'ma just ugly laugh at this shit. in
But
front of
it's like
everybody.
it wasn't like why are you laughing? It was
No,
like
yeah.
I'm right with you.
Yeah, this shit is
Well, the
fucking
humor
weird.
and the best part, I think, for me at least, is the dialogue and like just the jokes and like the bluntness of like the mother and her like delivery on things. Where it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like it's funny, but it's like, man, she's fucking like especially when she talks to her daughter, like I couldn't help but laugh, and I was like, damn, cold blooded.
Dude, it was a little too real when she was like, "You're getting too fat."
Dude,
Dude,
and then
she
she hit
was
her with
so
that shit
true,
again,
dude.
bro.
That happens so much, dude. Especially like at least I know from, being Hispanic, like that's the thing where it's just like, oh, I gotta tell you one thing. And I'm like, okay, here's her moment early on. Nope.
Nope.
Watch what you're eating. You're getting fat.
You're
Like,
getting
goddamn.
fat. Bitch, be cool.
Yeah.
No chill.
So Uncut Gems had a budget of 13 million. Hereditary had a budget of 10 million. The Disaster Artist had a budget of 10 million.
Midsommar 9 million.
Yep. So like this is huge for
Yeah, it's
A24.
double the
Yeah, I
budget. I
guess.
thought
But-
so because I could have swore those were $10 million movies, most of them.
But the special effects, there's more special effects in this movie than I would argue any other A24 movie.
Combined.
Yeah, like definitely. Yeah,
What's
there
the
are.
budget for the Green Knight?
I'm looking for it. The Green Knight. Oh, I didn't know Tusk
15
was
million?
an A24 movie.
Yeah.
Green Knight was the production budget was 2.5 million.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what Wiki's lists off?
No, I'm on
Production
the
budget?
numbers. So you
Oh,
could
okay,
probably
okay.
double check me on the wikis. But like yeah, this movie, but it also had some big ass names in it too. Like the names
Yeah.
in this movie are fucking ridiculous compared to
Well,
the
and-
other movies that A24 has made.
Yeah, and I feel like so the Grandfather is one where it's like, okay, that guy's been in every fucking thing.
Yeah, if you got a Chinese movie,
Has
this
he?
man's got to be in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude's a
Oh.
famous fucking like Chinese actor.
Yeah, he's like if
Chinese American, I guess.
if there's like it's like a lot of movies where it's like, oh, we need a like comedic older, Asian man, he got the role. Like,
He's in
He's in there.
He's in Kung Fu Panda.
yeah.
He's the dad who's like the goose or whatever who takes care of Jack Black.
Okay.
He makes the noodles. Yeah, that dude's been in a ton though. And then
Yeah,
Michelle
like if you
Yeoh,
looked up his actual like what he's been in, and like he's always like a side character in a
He's
lot
in
of these.
Mulan, apparently.
he might. Who is he in Mulan?
In the new one, I've never seen the new one.
Chi Fu.
No, I don't think it's
No,
the
the
new one.
1998 version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, so
Um,
the animated one.
yeah.
Okay.
the OG one.
Well,
The
shit, I
one
don't
that
know because
deserves
it's
your
just voice
respect.
acting. So if I seen him, I know.
Yeah, the name does not help me. I need to see
Yeah.
him. But yeah, I mean, coming into it, I didn't think that you were going to be nearly as highly rating it as Eric and I, because this
I don't
movie,
really like sci-fi.
Is this,
Yeah.
would this be considered sci-fi?
I
mean,
wouldn't
they're
call it
fucking,
sci-fi.
like-
It's more like science fantasy. Because
Which might as well.
the shit that they're
Wait.
talking about, so the difference between science fantasy and science fiction is the plausibility of the technology being an actual thing that could happen in the
Mhm.
future of mankind, right? So this movie, science fantasy. There ain't no fucking way that this shit is actually gonna happen. You know what I mean?
I mean, I could understand like transferring your consciousness, but like the way they went about it, it's like there's no way that would ever be the.
that fucking man put chewed bubblegum in his motherfucking mouth, and I was not ready for it.
Dude,
Yeah.
the paper cuts ones was fucking me up.
Oh,
Dude, everyone in the theater was like, oh!
Yeah, dude. You hear it like where he keeps trying. It's like,
yeah. Paper cuts never happen when you want them to.
God damn, no.
And then
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's why the note said to put on your shoes backwards.
Backwards, yeah.
It was the trigger event.
Yeah,
But-
those trigger events were interesting though. It was an interesting concept.
I think that this movie did a better job explaining the multiverse than anything in the MCU has.
That's what I was saying. Dude, when I saw the trailer, I was like, this is going to be better than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, 100%.
Probably, because I have a feeling they're going to try to muddy it up.
Well, the issue though with Doctor Strange is there's also too much going on with other stuff in the universe. Like this thing was like, okay, this is a multiverse movie. Like they didn't have to worry about 30 other films and 30 more films coming.
Yeah.
It's like, but I mean, other films have tried the concept and it gets real muddied.
Yeah.
But also being a one movie, I don't know how, because most of the time when you do stuff with this, it's like, okay, now we're a franchise,
That's what I thought.
and then you ruin it.
Yeah, I hope they
Dude.
never make another movie
yeah, I
from
hope this is
ever
it.
again.
There's no need to, like, sure you could, but like, why would you? Because all
Then
it
you're
would
just
take is
wasting
like,
it.
oh, it's another evil fucking, personality or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, yeah. And it would be like if they made a sequel to Jet Li's The One. It'd be trash. There's another one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I was watching this. I was like, this shit is just like Jet Li's The One.
I wanted them
Remind me the plot for that.
For Jet Li's The One, there's one evil Jet Li going throughout the murderverse. The multiverse is murdering other Jet Lis to absorb their power.
Holy
and
shit.
so he runs into, or he goes to murder this other Jet Li who doesn't know about any of this shit. And then the good Jet Li beats the bad Jet Li to become the one.
So their concept and their thing is like, so say there's 100 and then we kill 50. Now the 50 have all the power of the 100, so the 50 are individually as strong as the 100. So as it gets down, they get stronger.
So like it's like your power is spread thin across the multiverse. So the bad Jet Li is trying to murder everybody so that all the Jet Li powers could be combined into him. Think Emperor Palpatine in the last Star Wars movie. He absorbed all the evil in the universe, and he was the evilest.
And I love that concept though. Like, I know this is like off topic, but in that movie, because it's like, yes, in theory, because like, yeah, it's easy. Like if you had a martial arts person, or you had like, say like someone that is like in MMA, and it's like, yeah, he'd be harder if you guys both have the same power. But it's like now, but one of the guys I'm gonna kill that's me is a fry cook. He don't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
So he was killing off those ones, like a fucking Hawaiian singer.
He killed all the easy ones first, so that he could at least have the little bits of power that they weren't using.
Yeah.
We should watch
this
that.
movie's a fucking rerun, then, huh?
Yeah, basically, it's the family version of the one, but the one.
It's the family movie.
Is there any crossover actors?
Oh fuck! I'm gonna look it up.
There could be.
But the one is on Netflix. Just saying.
Dan.
Just saying.
Eric, I don't know if I don't even know if it holds up, but I remember the first time I watched it.
I mean,
it was interesting.
Rad. The good Jet Li actually gets helped by Jason Statham, who's a multiverse cop.
Well, wait a minute.
Who's hunting down the bad Jet Li.
That's all I had to say, dude.
I don't care if the movie is bad. It's rad. It is so cool.
The concept is cool, though. But that's also why this movie is good, because it's a cool concept when done right. Like,
yeah.
The issue is most movies mess up multiverse stuff. Like, freaking... Or like time travel.
Like Endgame. Endgame is fucking trash.
I mean, like Transformers, or not Transformers.
Wait, Transformers?
So bad you forgot they did it.
Was that movie called Terminator?
T2 or what? Any of the Terminators, really?
The T4s.
The last one, though, honestly, probably the best they've had in a long time, though. Like
Genesis?
Is it that
Genesis?
The one where they bring back the original final girl. What is that one called?
Sarah Connor?
Yeah, that's Genesis. Yeah.
The one where they put the brown man as the evil dude?
What's the one with Emilia Clarke?
Genesis.
So no, it's not that one.
What?
No, that's the TV series.
No. That's not the TV series, because Sarah Connor in the TV series is Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric's
like, what?
The movie that came out after the Emilia Clarke one is
I'm
actually
looking it up.
Bad.
Not that it matters. It's so odd.
Yeah, I thought Emilia Clarke played the younger Sarah Connor.
No, that was they made a new movie after that movie. That movie was trash.
Dark Fate. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's
the newest one.
Dark Fate has the love interest from Black Mirror episode. What's it called? They're dating dead people on the beach.
It's not Siesta Keys.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's like an MTV show. It's something like that, though.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Fuck, where are we at?
I never watched Genesis, I don't think.
I haven't seen the last 3 or 4.
Honestly, though, if you're gonna watch anyone, watch the newest
Dark
one.
The rest
Fate.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I watched that.
I thought it was pretty good.
San Junipero.
San Junipero.
Mackenzie Davis, dude, she shows
up. But yeah, I think the way that they did it was really good. I liked that in Act 2 we got to spend a little bit of time with her alternate universe ones, not the main universe one. I thought that was really cool.
I was confused. I was confused about like how the pacing was gonna go, because I was like, "Damn, did I miss the cue for the second fucking act?"
Second act just comes in 2 hours late.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys get baited too?
Yes.
I got
100%.
baited hard as fuck,
This
dude.
movie-
Feel like the end, the credits start rolling.
This
I was
movie
like,
does the fake ending perfectly.
I was so fucking pissed for
Dude,
a hot second.
I literally held my fucking face and looked at Alex like, yo, what the fuck is happening right now?
I was gonna say, no way they're gonna fucking make another one of these, huh?
and it
'cause
was,
it was like an hour and 20 minutes at that point or
Yeah.
something. And I was like, I thought this movie was longer.
and it like goes to black too, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's like, and then it starts
Yeah.
playing the fake credits or whatever.
Dude, my
Too
mind was
good.
getting fucked though when she was watching like the movie. Like,
And it was her, like it was the main universe ones.
Yeah.
yeah. So good.
those infinite possibilities, dude.
They hit.
What's your guys' like favorite like I guess one like different universe?
Look.
The hot
Eric.
dog.
Okay, I was gonna say there's one right answer here, and it's hot dog fingers.
But
I-
at the end, when they started expanding on that, and like she was playing the piano and
With her
I was
toes.
like,
like
God.
that is strong and that is funny, but I was not ready for the ratatouille thing.
No raccoon cooey.
yeah.
Raccoon cooey. Oh man.
That
but-
one to me was I was like, oh shit, this and that guy he used to be on Glee.
Yeah, he was the
Um,
dancer from Glee.
I was like, bro, like, cause they make the joke earlier, and then they go to the universe. I'm like, oh my god.
So it was really funny. Alex went to go use the bathroom when they made the raccoon cooey joke first. So she had no basis. So when Michelle Yeoh's character walks into the back room and the raccoon is just controlling the dude, she was like, I had no idea what the fuck was happening, but I had to just let it ride because it didn't matter.
It's so weird, but like, it was so funny. Like that was
Yeah.
one of the moments where I was like, oh damn, this is like great storytelling.
So
Like-
when that universe did it for me was at the very end when she started running with him on her shoulders. That's when I was like, fuck. This movie said I'm going to pay it all off. Every through line, I'm paying the bitch off right
Yeah.
now.
Dude, it was wild though, like when they were all like felling and the guy's legs came out. He's like, I can't.
And then she just yeets his ass. She goes,
Yeah.
"Rah!"
I mean, the movie was funnier than it needed to be. Like,
Oh,
it had no right
100%.
being as funny as it was.
laughing their ass off when it was just like them as the rocks.
Dude,
Oh,
People were
man.
fucking laughing.
I'm
I was
not-
laughing too.
I wasn't laughing, bro. I was this close to tears when they were rocks. And like when I giggled, when she was like, "No, don't fucking touch me. Get away from me." And the rock is like scooting closer. But when she throws herself off, I was like, "God damn, that rock just killed itself." Oh,
yeah, they
man.
yeeted
Damn,
it
bro.
off that cliff.
And then she goes off the cliff, and I was like, "Oh my god, both those rocks just killed themselves."
Dude, I love the rock one because then in that moment, I'm like, man, I knew the dialogue was strong in this movie.
Oh,
But like, when I can be like, damn, this is so good, and there's literally just two
rocks.
and the dialogue is so strong.
They wrote the shit out of this movie, man.
They
They
had
really
to.
did.
I mean, but like, if the writing faltered for even a moment, this movie was dog shit. Like,
Yeah,
They
you gotta
couldn't-
stay in.
right? Yeah.
As soon as you're out of this movie, like nothing as weird as it was, like I accepted the fact that it was weird, and I never like got out of the weirdness until like, okay, the movie's over now, I can go back to real life. But if it would have like threw you off during the movie and it would have went into sausage fingers or hot dog fingers, you would have been like, hey, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, the butt plug thing though, I couldn't handle it. When I first seen that, I was like, those are butt plugs.
We were fucking, and then that pays off too, though. It's Chekhov's butt plug. You see the butt plug in Act 1, and it goes off in Act 2. You see it. Oh man, it's just so
Dude,
good.
and they were fucking throwing their whole body at it. What did the guy have in his the other guy that couldn't get the
A
butt plug at
trophy?
first?
Yeah, it was
Okay,
it was
thing
a
was
whole
big
ass
as
trophy.
shit.
Yeah. So
Dude,
that was one of my
Oh my
gripes, though.
fuck.
Is like if you really were looking at it, and I'm a CG man, so I was looking at it. They were sitting a little bit lower than their actual buttholes. It was more
Yeah,
towards
obviously, man.
it was
come
more
on,
towards
dude.
the perineum and less towards the butthole, and I don't fuck with that. If you're gonna make a butt plug joke, get someone who's ready to ride or die for the film.
dude, those are not the way they were doing all the moves and stuff with it just flailing around though was hilarious.
I mean, there was a bunch of that stuff where like you would see the item and then they would see the item in the universe. Like they like zoomed in hard as fuck on everything. Bagel.
yeah.
Even early on though, when it's like, okay, when you're still trying to figure out how the universes work, and she decks Jamie Lee Curtis, it's just like, oh shit.
She laid her ass out. I thought it was super interesting that oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. Go, someone
You were
talk.
thinking of Jamie Lee Curtis, dude. You were like,
I
oh,
was,
man.
but I mean her nipples.
She's a bitty.
Yeah, you could never forget Trading Places.
You can, dude. That's all I was thinking of.
Apparently, though, she wanted to just let her body go for this role. She was like, "Nah, I'm gonna just get fat, and then I'm gonna just let all my
that
shit
was
hang out."
prosthesis, wasn't it?
No, she's talked about it. She's like, "Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. I wanted a method act,
Holy.
so I just got fat. I stopped eating my Activia. And that was it."
She got real blocked up.
Real blocked up. Who was the dad though? Because that actor was fantastic.
Dude, is this voice naturally that high pitched? Because I don't remember it. But did you guys know that he was in fucking Indiana Jones?
Dude, and the Goonies.
Fuck you, Eric.
Bro.
That was too long. You made me wait. I thought you forgot.
Hey, but you know what's interesting about that?
Yeah, honey dick you.
You did Honey Dick Me
Is-
twice.
So he retired because he was like, there's not enough like good roles for Asian actors. So he legit retired for 20 years. Then Crazy Rich Asians came out and he's like, okay, this shit is cinema. This shit shows like you can do like movies with Asian actors and doesn't have to really, you don't have to be a stereotypical actor.
And you don't
then
have
he's
to
like,
Dr.
I'm coming out of
Jones.
retirement. And then he booked this movie and now he's like, I'm back.
When did
baby.
Crazy Rich Asians come out?
2018?
Yeah. I'll look it up just to double check us. But yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it's like-
Because then,
it's-
because then he did Finding Ohana, whatever that is.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Ki Hui Kwan.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, 2018.
And then he did
August 22nd.
And then he did Everything Everywhere at Once. I'm just double checking James's story, dude. I'm making sure he.
Yeah, you got to fact
He
check
actually
his ass.
retired.
I mean, what do you mean
I mean,
retired?
yes.
He ain't done shit for a long time.
Yeah, 2001 was his last film. Then he did 2021. He did Finding Ohana. And then 2022, this movie.
Oh, man.
You know damn well Crazy Rich Asians didn't come out in 2021 though.
That was 2018.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the cast list here, trying to find all dudes' names so I could click in, and I was like, man, I didn't know that Carla Gugino was in this movie. Who the fuck is James Morrison? I don't remember seeing that movie. I scroll up, I'm looking at Jet Li's The One's Wikipedia
Oh
page.
my god!
Good movie.
God damn it.
I also thought Jenny Slate or Big Nose, as her character is named.
Jenny Slate,
I thought
come
she
on,
was in
man,
more movies.
No, she's a TV actor.
What else is she in though? Because she's really familiar. Like when I seen her, I was
She's
like,
in that Charlie Day movie. I Want You Back.
She's in Big Mouth.
That's all I know her from.
For the audio listeners, they stayed silent because they've never seen Big Mouth. She
Yeah,
was
I
in
don't know.
Despicable Me. She's
Wait, she
Valerie
was in
Da
Venom.
Vinci. She's Dr. Dora Skirth in Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Secret Life of... She does a lot of voice work as
a
well.
lot of voice acting. As the more you say it, the more I'm like, that's an animated film. That's an animated film.
She's in Bob's Burgers, the movie.
But like her face is super familiar. So like, what have I seen her in where I'm like, man,
You might be
Same.
racist. You might think that all Jewish people look the same.
I don't think so. But I do like how she's credited as Big Nose, which has cracked me up.
Yeah, she never got a name.
Yeah, and I do like how she was swinging that dog around bogus because I was like, oh
Dude.
shit.
Oh, man. That scene happened and somebody... So they saw her like walk up or whatever or something like that. When she entered the scene, somebody went, oh no, the dog. And then she was just using that bitch. Oh man, the movie is just like the perfect mix between fucking some random sci-fi movie and the fight scene in Kill Bill Volume 1 with the crazy 88s. That's like the perfect mix.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
the-
stunt team must have been having so much fucking fun throughout this whole movie, man.
Especially because you could use anything, like all the props, like everything was like nothing was off limits when it came to props.
Yeah,
It was like I could have any character, like, and they could just literally have whatever they use in everyday life. I thought it was super interesting when they were all looking back for their points, though, and you see like all the little things that people were doing, like I got licking the wall, and you know. The one where the thing that threw me off with the old man of the dad or the grandfather is when she like grabbed his fucking like snot or whatever.
yeah.
And then, like,
She put it in his mouth. Yeah.
I was like,
I love it, dude. That shit is awesome.
And then
Um,
when he fucking turns into a transformer at the end.
Yeah, that's so random.
So I didn't know that he was gonna be a transformer. I was just like, yo, his bitch ass could walk, and he just didn't feel like it. He was just like,
She was like, he could walk the whole time.
he's just being a big asshole.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel? Like, it was telegraphed, right, that the daughter was Tabuki or whatever. the fuck it was? Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you guys feel about that though?
Once they give you the first title, you kind of figure out how the movie's going as well.
What do you mean?
Like when they're like, oh, and when they get everything, and it's like, okay, and then it's like everywhere. So it's like, oh, the third act clearly gonna be both users gonna be everywhere. It's all at once.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the way you're reading into it. That's some real 10th grade English teacher shit. I didn't. I was just like, all right, this movie is just, the title is exactly what it's going to be, which is a fucking mess. I thought it was all, or I thought the title was just a reference to the bagel, was how I took it. Because that's like what the bagel is, right? Is an everything bagel or whatever the fuck she called it.
There was a lot going on. That shit was dark.
But with everything. Yeah.
That shit looked burnt.
It had dog pieces on it. What else can we say?
What's those called? Where you order some Craigslist like thing or whatever shit that was on there. Or some shit.
Oh yeah, every Craigslist listing ever.
Like the actors, like the daughter, like to go like okay, this traditional, like I'm in my 20s trying to find myself, to playing like, so also to like, I guess the main two actresses, like they literally embodied all those characters, and a lot of them had such different personality traits. It was like, but they didn't skip a beat. Like every person you thought they were playing, you believed they were playing that version of that person.
Yeah, they really fell into the role for sure.
I went into the actress role. I did not recognize the two main. I didn't recognize the dad or the mom. I was like, "What the hell, dude?"
Oh man, but the dad looks so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, I was like, "Holy
damn.
shit, this guy cleans up well, dude."
No
what the
shit. Oh man, and look, smoking is bad. Nobody should smoke. It's terrible for you. That shit murders your shit. But fuck, that dude look cool as shit smoking that cigarette, dude. He looks so cool. I was like,
it threw me off the first time when he like transitions though, because you're trying to watch like the monitor in the background and you like kind of miss it, and I was like, what is going on?
Until they zoom in on that bitch because they knew you were gonna miss it. Yeah.
Because I was like, because you see something, I'm like, okay, something went on there, but you kind of like miss it, and then I'm like, what is happening here?
Really quick, the daughter's filmography is 2 movies you've never heard of, Shang-Chi, and this, and then her first TV role was on Girl Code, where she played herself for 56 episodes.
Oh.
And then she was on 1 episode of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
I used to like those Girl Code and Bro Code videos.
They were really funny. They're dumb as fuck.
I'm gonna be honest, too. That shit's not even on her Rotten Tomatoes, what you just listed off.
Oh, really? That's really
Rotten
funny.
Tomatoes only has The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah, she has a recurring role as of season 3 for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I've seen the first season of that show. It was pretty good. I just never went back to it.
I've heard it's pretty awesome too. I also just haven't dove in. She was Karen in the SpongeBob musical on Broadway in Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know.
So she like does other Broadway?
She did.
Yeah, it looks like it. She's been on Broadway a lot. Probably not anymore now that she's a fucking action movie star. But...
Yeah.
But a bit that killed me was when like she got shot.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't worry, it's organic.
Yeah.
I was like, oh hell no, dude, this movie's fucking wild. And
when she like first starts like destroying people and like turns that guy into like fucking confetti, I was like, oh shit, she's so powerful.
Yeah, she like literally pops that fucking dude's brain.
Those big fucking dongers, dude. Oh my god, the whole fucking theater wasn't ready for that shit.
Those things bogus.
So, James, how many people were in your theater?
Like 8.
Okay, we had like 12 or 13 people in our theater. And so when dicks started flying, people were like, hell yeah! Kill him with the dicks!
I mean, I didn't have no one yelling hell yeah dicks, but like people
everyone was just laughing, yeah.
No, we had a couple woos and shit like that, you know.
Mm.
And then there was one woman who thought that scene was very funny. She was all in for the giant dick. And
I mean, it was funny, dude. It was like one of those what the fuck moments. Like,
yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. Any other movie studio though would not have let these people do this movie.
but also the people that like knew about this movie, like this is not your regular like fucking I'm gonna go to the movies type crowd. So I feel like
Nah,
anybody
dude,
that went
I
and
saw the
seen
trailer
it,
for this. I instantly knew I had to go see this shit.
Yeah. Now,
yeah. But you watch like A24 films. Like I feel like there's a lot of people that like don't watch like independent or like low budget films. They only watch like big blockbusters.
but I think A24 is it's almost bigger than that, I think, at this point. Like I feel like you're hard pressed to find anybody who hasn't at least seen a handful of
Midsommar.
A20, yeah, or Hereditary.
I know we were looking at like budgets or whatever, but I don't. I would have to look at their box offices because I feel like they still don't do that well.
Yeah, but I think that's only because they're not in theaters that long, you know? Unlike
Which is true,
fucking
too.
Spider-Man, which has been in theaters since December. And you could still go see Spider-Man right fucking
Like-
Yeah,
now.
shit's still playing.
Yeah.
Like if
yeah.
A24 bought out that many fucking theaters,
Yeah.
I think they could
But I feel
at
like
least move the needle a little bit.
when Kanye West was fucking old girl who was Benny Safdie's muse for Uncut Jams, you know?
Jams.
That people were like, "Oh fuck, I should probably go see that movie since she was the muse or whatever."
But I mean, there's like articles saying that they might expand like this one or whatever because it's doing so well.
This movie?
Because yeah,
They should not.
Like release it again, you mean?
just like you yeah, more theaters.
Oh, okay, they should do that.
Not expand like the universe.
Yeah.
Expand like the ability to see it because right now, unless you live kind of like in a big like small cities, like small like even states that are more like rural, I
Like
bet
if
you they
you're
don't
in
have this movie.
Ohio, dude, this shit's not playing for you.
Eric, Indiana and Ohio are literally the same
If
fucking
you're in
thing.
like, Dakota,
No, but people from
this
Ohio
movie.
actively say, "Oh, Ohio's the best. It's so good. Oh my god, we had a burning river. Oh my god."
Yeah, I know Ohio sucks.
People from Indiana don't say shit about Indiana because it sucks.
Well,
I mean, Ohio's always there, like, oh, we got these Hall of Fames, we got these like wooden fucking
Ohio
roller
people are so
coasters.
fucking proud of a shitty state.
it's true though.
Culture, dude. They got culture.
Their culture is fucking soybean and corn, dude. It's the same
Yeah,
culture
dude,
as
get the fuck
Indiana's.
out of here.
Yeah,
Um,
corn's good.
But yeah, I mean, I wish more people could see this movie in theaters. Because I think even if you like watch it at home, you're not gonna get the same out of this movie.
I literally had to go to the theater by my work because like the one right down the street from my house didn't have it.
That's wild
And they're all
as hell.
they're in the same friend, yeah. So like so they played in Orland and then Country Club Hills.
Right.
Oh no, someone's gonna track me down. They're gonna fucking triangulate.
Like you're
But
gonna
it was like
you joke, but then you're gonna be mad when some fucking freak is waiting outside your theater one day, be like, "Oh my god, do you have a podcast?"
yeah, I'm so happy. I'm like, shit, you want an autograph, dude?
Yeah.
I'll show you where I film.
I want you to sign my stuffed animal James that I made out of my own hair.
That's some real Ted shit there.
Yeah. But like if you watch this movie at home and you check your phone once, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You hate this
done.
movie. This movie's gonna be dog shit. You're gonna miss the whole raccoon cooey joke. And
You're
then
like,
you're
what the fuck was
fucked.
that raccoon doing on that guy's head?
Oh my god.
And then
What happened?
what happened? Shots
So-
fired?
I'm on the spectrum, so I need to fidget with my hands to be comfortable. So I have this USB stick and I'm spinning it here or whatever, and I spun it too tight and it spun too fast and the cap went shooting off and almost hit me in the fucking face.
Oh no.
So I got scared.
Almost got yourself.
I really
be
did
scary.
though. That was real close. What were you saying though, James?
I don't even know. You threw me off.
I'm
But
so
I mean,
sorry.
when it comes to like watching it, okay. So we watch so many movies that nowadays where like before I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta read half this movie or this whole movie. Now, like since we watch so many, it's just like, all right. Once I was like, oh, they're gonna speak, Mandarin, and I'm gonna have to read. All right, cool, whatever. Like it is.
It was
what
kind
it
of
is.
throwing me off how fast they were switching from Mandarin to English.
At the beginning of the movie?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were speaking like Manglish or whatever, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Do I understand
I was
fucking
like-
Chinese all of a sudden?
I was like, whoa.
I feel like that happens a lot in cultures though, where it's like they'll speak in and out of like their native language and
Dude, and
English.
I could relate when she was the daughter was trying to speak fucking Mandarin. I was like, damn, dude, is that how I sound?
Dude, it was so funny. He's like, "Oh, it's getting worse every time I talk to you." Like that quick joke I thought was funny. The joke where she calls her fat or whatever, and then the joke where he's like, "Yeah, you're like the one person that's like not done shit."
Oh, yeah. So when her cool husband was like, "You're so special because you're so not fucking special," I was like, "God
Yeah.
damn! Somebody call a fucking ambulance!"
Because like when you fail something, someone else completed it, but it's like you don't even fail it or complete it. You're just in this middle.
Your lack of decision is what's given every other
Yeah.
universe a decision to make.
You're the one.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Dude, it killed me. I also was wondering that about his voice though when he would get high pitched, and I was like, "Oh, is that like an acting choice, or does he naturally talk like
No,
that?"
it's gotta be an acting choice because in the cool scene, he spoke with a normal tone of voice.
That's true. He was cool as shit though.
He was dude in the rain, and he's like,
dude with the glasses and the suit.
Maybe-
Oh man, dude.
"Some days I wish that we could just sit around and do laundry." I was like, "God damn, you suave motherfucker!" It's so good.
In that moment when they did like the close-ups on his face, I was like, "Where have I seen this person from before?"
in my dreams.
And then I was like, I had to look it up afterwards, obviously, because I was like, "Where have I seen this person from?"
I love that it took the scene where he's standing in the rain, sharp dressed, in a suit, smoking a cigarette, and you were like,
dark and rainy.
"Is that Short Round?" Oh my god! Holy
Is that
fuck!
Okie Dokie Dr. Jones?
Look at this! Look at this Goonie motherfucker!
Funny part is I've only seen the Goonies, so that's what I was looking for. I get your references because like Indiana Jones is such a big thing, but I
Yeah.
was just like, "What?"
It's so funny. I love it.
Wait, Josh Brolin was in that movie?
Yeah, he was in the Goonies. He's the older brother in the Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen the Goonies maybe half.
It has a great cast that of like child actors.
Yeah. Some of which are dead, right? One of the Coreys is
yeah,
in that.
because I think one of the Feldmans is in there, right?
It was the Core.
Or
it was
one
the
of the
Coreys.
Coreys, I
sure.
guess.
Because
Yeah.
there's only one Feldman of the Coreys.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that they actually used real footage from Crazy Rich Asians for Michelle Yeoh's, like her little montage?
A lot of her red carpet appearances were all
was it all?
actual footage, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very few of it was like fabricated
fake.
for this movie, yeah.
Dude, she's so good. I feel like I don't know why she's not been in more shit.
I have a feeling she's been in more shit, we just don't watch it. Because Michelle Yeoh is huge.
But like she's not
Is
getting
she?
like the big blockbuster stuff, and I think she deserves it. But it could be the
Dude,
thing.
it's
It's
because
because she's
Asians are
Asian.
misrepresented, dude.
Yeah.
Clearly. I mean,
Um,
I can't remember the time a fucking an all Hispanic cast was fucking lauded this highly, but whatever.
Crazy Rich Mexicans.
No,
That's what
Dude, you know
Oh,
you
man.
love George Lopez, dude.
I hate George Lopez. George Lopez is fucking dog shit trash. Not funny. There, I said it.
Damn, Crazy Rich Asians has a 76 from the audience. What happened?
Jack
They're
reviewed
fucking
it
wrong.
10 times. Jack hates that movie. He
shit.
thought it was mid as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's wrong, but I love it.
She's been in 51 movies, 6 television series, 2 documentaries, and 2 others.
Who the fuck are the others?
I don't
Two
know.
others, huh?
Short docs?
Kung Fu Panda 2.
Oh no.
That's what I thought. She's in a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon movie. She's in a sequel, but, you know,
Oof.
whatever. Still got to be good, though. She's in it. She's in Guardians of the Galaxy, too. She's at the tail end. She was one of the original
What?
Guardians.
Yeah, that is where I've seen her before.
She's going to be
Yeah,
in,
she's Sylvester Stallone like group.
yeah. She's going to be in Avatar 2 and 3.
If they ever come out.
Hey, come on. The fucking the supply shortage, dude. Come on.
Yada yada yada, waiting for the technology, whatever bullshit he's been saying.
Now, apparently, did you see the thing where what's her name? Who plays Gamora?
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah,
So-
they like interviewed her and she was like, I saw a scene from Avatar 2 and I wept.
Get the fuck out of
She
here.
was like, it was art.
Just because you were blue/purple.
Yeah.
No, the thing that I was watching on that talked about it, they were like, well, yeah, you just got done shooting for 16 fucking hours. You wept because you were tired and wanted to go eat something.
Yeah, a long ass day.
She was also in Shang-Chi, by the way. Michelle Yeoh.
Hmm.
She was the one who taught him how to use the powers, right?
Oh yeah, the wind lady.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's my issue, though. Like, look at most of those movies that you have mentioned. It's like, oh, she's playing the Asian lady when it's like she should be doing other roles.
So what about Crazy Rich Asians then?
I mean, she's great in that, but like, you
Still
know,
just an Asian lady.
Yeah, like that's my issue because like you've seen her play so many different characters in this movie alone. Like,
Yeah.
she's clearly super talented. Like, what is going on?
She may have
Yeah,
had
man,
more
who
starring
knows?
roles though earlier on in her career. I think it doesn't help that she's also a woman. So like an older woman who is also Asian, I'm sure like she's got slim pickings for roles in Hollywood.
Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah, they're literally typecasting. Like, people of color have that problem, and especially women past 35 have that problem in Hollywood, where it's like, okay, and it's not even like you could be like 30, but if you look older, they're like, okay, you can play this mom, and that's it.
And that's it. She also was in Crouching Tiger, by the way. She was in that. She was in Memoirs of a Geisha.
A lot of Asian sounding stuff to me.
So then
What does
write
Jamie
it.
Lee Curtis have been in, huh? Knives Out, A Fish Called Wanda, Halloween.
Halloween.
Hmm.
Halloween
Freaky
Kills.
Friday.
Look, hey, don't fucking besmirch her, okay? We had two very strong female actors in this fucking movie. I really liked though when those two characters, like in the two universes where they like were friends. Well, in one of them they were lovers, but like the other one where they
Hot
like
dog lovers.
oh man, they were shooting so much mustard in each other's mouths and shit.
That shit freaked me
Things
out a
you can
little
do
bit.
with hot dog fingers, dude.
I love that callback scene where it's like 10,000 BC. And then
Yeah, and
you
it's
just
hot
see
dog
a
finger
normal
monkey.
hand.
You know what that was?
The movie is honestly too good at points. Like,
You know
we
that
didn't
was
deserve it.
what that was a reference to, right?
The thing with the block in the middle.
Yeah,
what's that shit
2001: A
called?
Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which and they played the music from it too, like the music from that scene. And I was like, oh, fuck, these motherfuckers are doing it out here.
Cinephiles.
Yeah, references. Quentin Tarantino, eat your fucking heart out, brother. This is how you reference some shit. So what didn't we like about it? Anything? Did we not like anything about it?
At some points, it was just like too weird, and I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, so it's not that
Is
I
anything
didn't like
real?
it. Yeah, it's not that I didn't like it, but I was just like, this movie is all over the place. But it's like a kind of a controlled chaos, which is kind of weird.
Almost like a bagel with everything on it.
I would say everything that I could possibly put on a bagel would be on it.
Would be on it. Eric, anything you didn't like about
I
it?
didn't like the way that they portrayed a black hole. Really, that should have been sucked in immediately.
Look, it was a black bagel, okay?
Doesn't she make a reference to that though, saying like it's not a black hole or something though?
She may
I
have.
thought she did. I thought she did. It was a black hole.
Oh, see,
But even
I mean,
worse, because it imploded on itself like a black hole does.
Yeah,
And it
but
was
I think
sucking everything in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's like this is a movie actually I would like to watch again and watch like everything going around. Now that I know the story, like to catch everything else that's going on.
I need like a director's fucking talk over it.
But even with some of the dialogue, like I'm sure we miss things, like because the
Yeah.
movie's pretty quick paced. There's a lot going on. There's like always something going on.
And everybody's talking hella fast.
Yeah,
And Jamie Lee Curtis's character.
Batty, right.
Dude, it was funny though
Wait,
when
no.
she's like she stapled my head or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her trigger.
Oh my god. Anytime though, whenever she became, I love the way that she physically acted, the change happening, where like you could tell that she was the evil one because her eyes fucking sunk and she don't want to dish, and she was like rushing her or whatever. I was like, Oh, that's really fucking good. Jamie Lee Curtis, you fucking did it, bitch. You're out here doing
He did it again.
But I thought it was interesting too, like some of the like in the Alpha universe, I guess it is, where you see it on her head. Like I was like, what is on her head? But then you realize it's because all the time she staples her head or whatever.
No.
Like so she had like that.
No, that's
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 what
circle.
it was?
a bagel.
Yeah, the circle
Right.
is supposed to be a bagel. Anybody who prays
Oh.
to Timbuktu or whatever the fuck the girl's name is, they have a bagel. But
Damn.
in one of the scenes, her bagel was bleeding though. She had like a red spot under her bagel.
See, that's what made me think. I was like, oh, it's from her just stapling so much. I totally missed that.
Yeah, that's why she stapled. What she stapled was a black circle on her
Yeah.
forehead, which is another
She
way.
she couldn't just write it.
Yeah, which is another way that you were supposed to like catch on. Like, oh, she's one of the bad people because all
She's
of the bad
jumped.
people had bagels on their foreheads.
Mm.
So at the very end, you had all the people with the green things in. They were the
Mhm.
good guys, and then all the bad guys had the big bagels.
So who's the one that circled on the paper like that? Was it Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
good.
is another, I guess, another reference.
Yeah.
Because you.
Well, it's supposed to be like early foreshadowing, right? Of her
Yeah.
being a bad dude. It's because
Mhm.
she's fucking.
But like that's the
bagel.
thing where it's like this movie like needs to be rewatched. Like and that's what makes a movie good too. Like is like some movies are great and you watch them once, but like this movie is great and you want to watch it again because there's so many like other things going on.
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
The costume changes, or the costumes that Stephanie Hughes' character had, excellent, dude. The daughter. Like,
Dude.
she just had so many costumes on, dude.
They were wild as hell. And they were just crazy ass costumes for no fucking reason.
And the one that got me was like when you first saw Jobu Tupaki, and like the character, like the cops behind her, and like she like parts her hair, and like her face is there too.
She malignants him. Is what it
Yeah,
was. She
I
goes
was
full
like,
malignant
Shit.
and gets his ass.
Dude, she was so OP though. That's what was so crazy about it, dude. Like, there's nothing she couldn't do. I mean, because she controls reality in a sense.
But like
so.
that's the weird thing too. I feel like that character is almost wasted because they really don't have like a crazy fight or anything like that.
No.
Because by the time they actually fight, she's fighting with the power of love, and then
But that's
the
the thing,
movie's
though.
over.
I guess that
But
wasn't her
we're-
plan the whole time, right? Her
Yeah,
plan was just to
exactly.
show her.
Right? Yeah. But
She
like,
was just trying to find someone to be with her, but we assumed it was like they're gonna battle it out
Yeah.
to the death.
I was just hoping Michelle Yeoh was gonna whoop her ass real quick,
Yeah.
just to fight her. I just wanted her to fight her, and then they didn't fight. That was, I think, my only letdown for the movie was, man, why couldn't Michelle Yeoh just whip that bitch's ass?
You want her to see what they did to Daniel's character done to Stephanie Hughes' character.
Right. Yep.
You wanted to get, a little fucking a gag, some shit.
So was the bagel sucking out parts of the different people? Is that what was going on when they were holding her back, or was it just like trying to suck her out? Because when she's standing
No,
there, it's
'cause
like phasing.
We don't really have a good understanding of what that bagel does to you. They don't really
'Cause I
spell
was
it
like,
out for
it-
us.
In my head, I'm like, is this like? Because my theories was like, oh no, it's trying to pull her in, or like, is it taking out different universes? Like, because she has all of them in here.
Mm.
But I don't know because it's the fucking bagel's random as shit.
Yeah, the
I mean,
bagel
it's
is
supposed to be
really
like
random.
a thing that sucks everything in, but like you can reverse it. I mean, that's not how a black hole works, but
Get a fucking
I think that's
physicist
why
on
they
the
literally
phone.
feel like it's a bagel because they want to be like, okay, we're referring to a black hole, but no, this is its own thing.
But this is a motherfucking bagel.
it's its
so
own
they can
thing.
explain away everything.
I mean,
But
But
like,
I don't think it was trying to do that though, James. I don't think it was trying to suck her other personalities out of her.
Because I was like, oh, she's the one. Like, also
she's
maybe it's
Jet
because I've
Li's
seen
the one. Yeah.
I couldn't help but relate. Like, I was like, same universe, right? Same film franchise.
They use
This
this.
is one of those sequels that's not really direct
Dude,
sequel,
I can't
but
wait till the third one comes out, dude. When we finally see the trilogy.
an adjacent sequel.
God.
All right, boys. We want to wrap it up since Eric just needs to go outside, and we've been at this
Yeah, I
for
need
an
to go
hour
touch
already.
grass.
Oh yeah, fucking loser. So really quick before we start answering questions, the movie currently has a 97% from critics with 183 views, 94% from audience with 500 ratings, And the critics' consensus is that, led by an outstanding Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once lives up to its title with an expertly calibrated assault on the senses.
So
Perfectly
this
summarized.
movie,
Perfectly.
as of right now, has the highest average score, like I think ever on Rotten Tomatoes, of 8.8 out of 10.
God damn.
So
This
all the
one?
critics are saying it's like at least an 8.8, but
Yeah.
it's mostly like So
What
I'm
did-
sure you go ahead.
What did Alex think of this movie, Joey?
She liked it. I think she didn't. She liked it the whole time, but she hit a wall where she was like in the middle of the movie. She was like, "What the fuck? Can we make some sense here for a second?" And then the end of the movie came. I think the rock scene made her cry, and the scene where Michelle Yeoh is like fighting to have her daughter come back. I think that hit her really hard. So it emotionally resonated with her the whole movie. But yeah, I think her biggest thing. The only time she didn't like it was in the dead middle of the movie when she was like, "Bro, what the fuck? Why do they have hot dog hands? Why do we
But
need
honestly,
this to happen?"
That's interesting too, because like honestly, I can see that and I'm surprised it's rated as high as it is because of stuff like that. Because the movie is pretty nonsensical the whole time. Like, yeah, the story is like, oh, who's the the one or whatever and stuff like that. But then it's a lot of like just all over the place.
Yeah.
Dude, man, I think that Jet Li cameo, I would have lost my mind.
If one
Holy
of her
fuck.
alter egos was Jet Li, oh man,
Yeah.
that
Oh, they didn't do that, did they? Or she was a man in one of the.
No.
Oh man, I love the fucking pinata scene. I love when it went to like animated, like crayon
Yeah, the crayon
drawings.
drawing one was really cool too.
I love how they were like, oh, we're gonna fight this and that, and then it's like, or we're just gonna swing here because they're in the pinata,
And then we'll
just back
swing
and forth.
here.
And there was a snippet of like a fucking a manga, or like not a manga, but like animated, but like actually animated, like an actual,
Was
not
there?
just crayon drawings. Yeah.
I didn't
It
know
was
that.
like it was doing a lot quick though. That's one of those things where
Yeah.
it's like you could have literally missed them.
That's why I want to rewatch it, is to see I'm gonna go frame by frame and see every different version of Michelle Yeoh that they used, because there were some of them that were dead. They were just skeletons, or there were some where half of her
Oh, I
face
didn't
was a
see that.
skeleton. Yeah,
I mean,
I caught some weird ones, and I was like, "What the?"
there was like
fuck?
4 that they really like zoned in on.
Yeah.
And was it 4? Maybe more, but because you have like the chef they focused a lot on, the singer, the actress,
And then
the
the sign
karate.
flipper.
No, the actress was the karate.
Oh
one.
yeah, you're right.
They had a different version of the karate one who had buff pinkies, which was,
Yeah.
but they didn't really focus on her.
That was the same one. I didn't
No,
know that, but yeah, that was
it was
crazy
a
when that
different
pinky-
one.
When it
the
went Kill
skull.
Bill, dude,
Yeah.
I was like, I love this shit.
She broke that shit bogus, dude. Blip.
Yeah. Or even when she just like punches somebody and it gives her like Street Fighter 4 sound is boom. Yeah. All right, let's knock these questions out. James, what was your favorite part of Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I think probably the first time. So when the dad transitions and he starts, like, and then because at first I'm like, okay, I don't really know what this movie is yet. And then once you finally get into it, I feel like it gets you into the movie, and then going forward, you can kind of really enjoy it. She's like, okay, I get it. This is how they transfer their consciousness more or less into any body of their own bodies, and let's go forward. And then just the action sequences were so good. He had that fanny pack, and he was fucking him up.
Bro,
Dude, holy
when
fuck.
he got the fanny pack in the nose and then slammed his bitch ass, I was like,
Yeah.
this is
It's such a
obscene.
good action sequence, especially because it happens so early in the movie too. You're like, oh shit.
It's like it's the same thing like in the Ben Affleck Batman, where like he literally makes the dude fucking like collapse like that.
I wasn't
it was the
ready
same
for
fucking
it,
guy.
and I audibly went, "Oh no, his spine!"
Or
He
like
was
when fucking
fucking them up.
Yeah, he
or when
was.
Tapaki fucking wrestlers, like I forget what the fuck, the tombstone.
Oh yeah, it's a
dude?
tombstone pile driver, no boy,
Holy
and it just
fuck.
snapped his fucking neck. Yeah, that was wild. It's called verse jumping, by the way. I had to look it up. Verse jumping.
Okay.
Okay.
Eric, what was your favorite part of the movie?
The whole fucking movie, man. I loved it.
You didn't have one
there is
single
no
favorite part?
non-favorite part. No.
Okay. So I think my favorite part is the scene where the dad's character, when he verse jumps back after she's unable to properly verse jump,
Oh.
when she was like trying to
He's behind the
become,
cabinet.
yeah, and he's like, "Hey, you're not the one, bro. I'm out of here. Peace." And then he
Yeah.
deuces out, and then like Jamie Lee Curtis is just a fucking wrestler all of a sudden. Oh man, the flying knee. And the way that they was like perfectly slow mode, and she reached up and went green, and then fucking slapped the knee, and I was like, "Oh my fucking Jesus Christ! This is the kung fu I've been craving. I need it." It's too
But
It was
good.
it
so
was-
good, man.
It was so cool when they're like, "Oh, hey, go to this universe to learn this skill set,"
Yeah,
and they come back, and then she just like that first wax on, wax off. I was like, "Oh."
it's too good. It's too good. James, what was your least favorite part?
I wouldn't say a part per se, but there were just certain times in the movie, probably where I was just like, "Okay, what is going on though? Like, what are we?"
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
And the payoff
can I-
wasn't
can
always
I-
instant. Like they really
No.
made you wait sometimes for it to pay off.
Yeah, like there was a lot of foreshadowing, and there was also a lot of like running gags and stuff. And I think overall, like, okay, by the end of it, you're like, okay, that was enjoyable. But at certain points, you're like, okay, but what are we doing?
In the moment, yeah.
yeah,
What's going on?
yeah.
James, Eric.
I'm gonna go back to my favorite part. I think the lights, like all the shit they did with the lights. So like the
You
one where
didn't
like the
like
camera would be
that?
looking at them, and then like it would be like a circle.
Yeah.
Like the light would like. I love that. And then like the elevator scene where like it was like scanning like her head, and then like the projector was showing like all her.
Well, you did or you didn't like that?
I like that. No, I said let me go back to the
Oh,
light.
I thought you were. So when you said that, I thought you were
'Cause
picking.
I don't have a not
Oh,
favorite
okay.
part.
I was like, he's picking a least favorite part and his favorite part.
No.
It's unheard of.
He's unhinged.
Yeah,
But
he's
I like
verse
all the
jumping.
light play.
I was actually gonna look up a ring light like that because I was like, "Fuck, this shit looks so cool."
I was like, how the fuck do they do that?
It's got to be just a ring light that you
Just
can
like-
program
yeah,
to go
that,
around
like,
in a circle.
goes like this,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. My least favorite part.
Or no, I had to go. I think it had to. It's not like in the center and it goes around. It had to have been. It goes around in an actual circle, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. It's a circular light ring that they just sat in front of their faces, and then it would just go around.
yeah.
Oh,
I
my
thought that was
throat.
cool.
My least favorite part, the fact that we didn't get more from the Alpha universe, I didn't like, because he was supposed to be such a huge character, and then he's just kind of a bitch ass motherfucker for half the movie, and then he dies, and it's like, what the fuck? Like you are the Prime universe, and you suck this much dick. You're this bad.
That reminded me of Terminator as well, where it's like everyone's like, "Oh, I want to see the actual universe," and then they made Salvation, and people are like, "This fucking sucks."
Yeah, this is trash.
I also like it. I like Salvation.
Salvation is bad though. It is not a
Yeah.
great movie.
but like, that's the thing where it's like you think you want it.
No, I wanted just a little bit more, and like
Yeah.
kind of wanted to see how she died. And like it's a 2.5 hour movie. You could probably tell me a little bit more. Like I know she cracked or whatever, but I wouldn't have mind seeing her like fucking explode from the inside out or some shit like that.
Those are cool. Those like broken mirror scenes.
Yeah.
Did you see like when like in the end when Michelle Yeoh's character was yelling, like even the urn started yelling?
Yeah. I loved that shit because the urn was just like, "Ah!" Too funny.
See, that was funny when she just starts throwing up, like,
Bro,
afterwards.
and she throws up. It ain't
It's a
quick. Yeah, she really
They
fucking
had a hose.
Yeah. I was like, oh, baby girl, I've been there. Someone needs to grab her hair, dude.
Don't they? I thought they have like puke hoses, though, right? Is that what you're talking to,
Yeah.
Eric?
Yeah.
They had to have. Unless she could
No
could she have
way.
held all that in her mouth?
No
Dude, she's
way.
method, dude.
Yeah, she is method. She's one of the,
She's like,
I could do
she's
it.
like, Jamie Lee Curtis can do it. I can do it.
Oh, bitch, you think you're brave? I'll show you brave. Let me put it all in my mouth. All right, cinema score questions. Would we rent it? No.
I would just support them.
See, I think so, yes, because I need to watch it one more time.
Yeah, but you can't wait the extra month until it comes out physically. Or do you just not want it
Uh,
physically, so you're just gonna rent
I don't
it?
want to buy it because I don't need to watch it maybe once, maybe twice. I don't need to
Okay.
watch it. You know.
So Eric, would you buy this movie physically?
I'm buying this fucking Steelbook. I'm
I
checking it
have
right
to.
now, dude.
Yeah.
There's no way it's available now.
Also, Spider-Man: No Way Home Steelbook comes out Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it.
I'm getting it.
have you seen what it looks like yet?
It's
Yeah, they
it's
show you.
mid. It's all right.
Yeah,
But
they could have done more.
I like the movie enough that I'm willing to buy it. The Steelbook, you know.
Yeah, that movie's fire.
Would you buy it digitally?
No.
If I don't get the Steelbook, I'll buy it digitally.
Yeah, same.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at your local establishments?
Nah, I want to.
This movie's never gonna be $5.
It should never be $5. Unless Short Round like assaults somebody, like slaps somebody on stage at the Oscars, it'll never be $5.
Why? He's only get a 10-year ban.
That's true, but then it'd be $5 for 10 years,
You're right.
so it'd be worth it. Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
Dude,
Fuck
if
no.
you see it the first time, you cannot watch this movie.
What if you had a drinking game though, and every time someone verse jumps, you have to take a drink?
Oh, you're fucked.
That'd be fun.
And if anybody ever, and then you have to take a shot if anybody says "what the fuck" out loud. Like, what the fuck? That's a shot. You gotta take that
There's
shot.
at least 4 moments
Yeah.
that someone's definitely saying that.
And would you recommend it? Yes.
99.9%, dude.
Who wouldn't? What's
Yeah.
the 0.1% of people that you wouldn't recommend this to?
Probably children.
Fucking dude that like, I only watch action movies. Michael Bay or nothing.
But even
I
that
mean,
guy.
Ambulance is coming out.
Yeah, Ambulance is coming out. Yeah, but what if this like opens their eyes? What if they're like, "Oh my god, this is it."
This
I
is
would-
cinema.
Yeah.
Tell almost anybody like, hey, you want to watch something weird, like an
Hey,
action
man.
movie, but
Weird.
it's weird.
Get some shrooms. Get something, dude.
Shrooms.
Get in there.
You have a bad
No,
bad.
you should not take any psychedelic when watching this movie. I feel like that would be awful.
It gets too doom and gloom at certain points
Yeah.
too.
And then the highs are not happy enough for you to
No.
want to be lit. I mean, look, Eric, whatever you do in your free time, you do it, baby. But I will not be taking psychedelics at this movie. Ratings. Who's got a good one?
I'm gonna give it 99.9% probability of jump success.
Wow,
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a high jump percentage thingy.
that's the highest movie you've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is. Is that a joke one? Do you want to give a real rating, or is that your real rating?
All right, I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay. Look, I just didn't want you to fuck up your averages. I know I've been saying.
Man, my average is already fucked.
James, do you have a good one?
9 out of 10 for sure, but 9 long, strong inches of 2-handed dildo willing swinging. Fighting.
I'm glad you guys didn't take mine. I'm gonna give it 9 pristine unused butt plugs out of 10. Pristine.
Hey, where'd the other ones go? She had like 3 of them bad boys.
She did, but there was like an explosion that would happen or some shit. Like, you
Oh.
know.
That was another person's desk.
Oh, that's true, because they were near the elevator, right?
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's just probably like a company award.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like #1 IRS fucker of the month or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Which is why they got it.
Fucker of the year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, she had 3 though. The old girl only had 1.
She-
I mean,
Or
she
old
said
boy.
she don't get none of these for nothing.
Yeah,
You know?
she be slinging and banging. She could smell bullshit from a mile away or whatever.
Dude, I'm sure so many people could relate to that. They're like small business owners when she was writing all that shit off.
Yeah, sometimes my wife, she gets confused. Her hobbies with her business. We'll fix it.
Oh, I'm a
man,
singer.
too good. Yeah, I'm also a singer. What is this? Oh, it's a massage tub. All right.
Did they show us all the universes of the things she said?
What do you mean?
Because like obviously the Feld singer one, it's like okay, there was someone actually became a singer. When she's like, oh, all her hobbies.
No, because we don't see like a novelist.
Yeah.
So that would be like the biggest one, the biggest omission. I mean, we don't see someone who's working on like a massage bed tech either.
Oh shit, dude! During pre-production, Jackie Chan was considered for the starring role.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Short Round looks like Jackie Chan in some of these scenes, and I'm like, they got a great Jackie Chan impersonator.
Before the directors changed their minds and reconceived the lead role as a woman.
Did you see that the daughter was originally supposed to be Aquafina?
Yeah, it's the next thing I'm reading.
Yeah.
I think that would have been interesting, like as a different movie, but like I think this is the better choice.
She would have been
But-
She would have been Aquafina in every scene, and that would have been an issue. Because like the daughter had to be different. She had to be able to code switch, right? Between the different universes instantly. And I don't think Aquafina could have done it.
I mean, Aquafina would do. We would got her character from The Farewell, and then we got normal, crazy, kooky Aquafina.
Yeah, black scent Aquafina.
Yeah. Like, I still would like in a different universe. Sure, I would like to see how that movie looked, but I still think this is the better movie and the better choice.
Yeah.
Especially having it through the mother's perspective versus a father's perspective,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because the relationship between the mother and the daughter, I think, hits harder.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right, cool. Any final remarks?
Dude, another moment that fucking was getting boomed on was when she was like, "Oh, it was so beautiful, my life without you. If I would have just stayed in China."
Yeah, that was a moment,
Oh,
dude.
man, show me that more again. Oh man,
And
if
she
only you
kept
could
going
see.
back in the middle of shit.
But I like though that it ended up like paying off, right? Because like her life wasn't better. And like when
No.
she went to that universe, she still longed for a life where she had a daughter and a husband who loved her and shit. So like, oh man, even though the joke was funny, emotionally it paid off in a positive manner later on in the film.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But it was interesting too because they both like were like successful. She's like, "You're supposed to be poor. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?"
Like,
I
nah,
got lucky.
I got
Yeah.
lucky.
Oh, one last thing. Did you guys know that the dad was in Goonies
Get
and
the
Indiana Jones?
fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Did you know that he retired from cinema for like 20 years?
Did you know that
What?
you could see Jamie Lee Curtis's nipples?
Really focus on that, huh?
Yeah, dude. It's like
Listen,
trading places
all
all
over
over
again.
again.
I mean,
You're
yeah.
just as perky.
Come on, 18 plus podcast. Someone said. Hey, I put the mature warning on our channel. Okay, everybody knows when they
That's
click
true.
in.
I dropped too many F-bombs for it to not be 18.
Yeah, no shit. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/soonerorlatertv for our review of Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias at Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Twitch, don't worry. You can listen to us on all podcasting platforms. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. So our episodes are recorded live on Sundays and uploaded every Tuesday morning. So tune in next week for our review of Sonic 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Sornick.
We love you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.